The Ministry of Defense said on September 28 that at around 11:30 a.m., Garnik Abrahamyan, a serviceman of a military unit positioned at the village of Kut in Gerakunik province, was wounded in the arm by a shot fired by Azeri troops, and that his life is not in danger. The Council of Europe's Parliamentary Assembly has finalized a draft resolution focusing on the humanitarian consequences of the conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan, stating that the 2020 war constitutes a breach of commitments made by the two countries upon their accession to the Council of Europe in 2001 to use only peaceful means to settle said conflict. The president of Azerbaijan told France 24 that the first meeting between the foreign ministers of Azerbaijan and Armenia last week in New York was a good indicator that dialogue could be restarted and a peaceful solution sought. He said he was ready to enter peace negotiations, but lamented that Armenia's leadership had so far failed to respond adequately. The OSCE Minsk Group co-chairs agreed in New York with Baku and Yerevan to resume working visits to Nagorno-Karabakh, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has said. He also said that the agreements ending military activities in the Nagorno-Karabakh region, which were reached by the leaders of Russia, Armenia, and Azerbaijan last year, helped establish stability in the conflict zone, as well as personal representative of the OSCE chairperson in office. A statement posted on the Department of State website says the co-chairs discussed their successful facilitation of the first joint meeting of the Armenian and Azerbaijani foreign ministers since November 2020, held last week on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly. Paris will send its ambassador back to Washington next week after French President Emmanuel Macron and President Joe Biden addressed their submarine dispute in a phone call on Wednesday. President Macron has decided that the French ambassador will return to Washington next week. He will then start intensive work with senior U.S. officials, the LEC and the White House said in a joint statement. Former Georgian President Mikhail Saakashvili, who is planning to return home for local elections on October 2, will be arrested as soon as he gets in the country, Georgian Prime Minister Irakli Garibashvili told reporters on Tuesday. As soon as Saakashvili sets foot on our soil, he will be arrested and taken to prison, and all those who will hinder that process will also be severely punished under the law, he added. 722 new COVID-19 cases were confirmed in Armenia yesterday. 13 people died.